I'm Sal Salomone. Very happy to be here. Very happy to call the game.
How do you feel about the game today?
Oh, well, I'm very looking forward to it. I know Goucher isn't necessarily one of the strongest opponents they face.
Agreed. Yeah, I think they're on a 7-game losing streak, so that's pretty unfortunate. But that gives us an advantage, E-Town. They're also 4th in the landmark standing, tied with Susquehanna. I know our women's team is one of the best athletic teams at E-Town, and I've only seen some games, so I'm very excited to see a full game, and I hope we have the advantage because we are at home. It's our home court. Can you tell us some of the stats of the starters that we have for today?
Yeah, so first up is McKenna Mummert, who has been on fire for Elizabethtown this season. She started in one of the early games dropping 46 points, which is a school record for a single game. Currently, she's averaging 16.4 points per game, along with 3.2 rebounds and shooting 90% from the free-throw line. With her alongside that is Ella Gordon, a senior as well, averaging 6 points and around 3 assists a game. She's the primary ball handler for the Blue Jays. Also with them is Cadence Anderson, a sophomore who's averaging around 9 points and shooting 37% from 3. Rounding up the starters is Ellie Fasik, who's averaging about 5.5 points a game on 50% shooting-ish, about 49%, and a block and a half a game. And then there's Aaliyah Kennedy, who has around 11 points per game, close to 7 rebounds per game. And that's the starting lineup for today. They're going to hope to have a dominant game against Goucher here. You know, as the season wraps up, they're looking to make the playoffs. These are the really important games that they got to win just to advance.
Definitely in the landmark conference. I think this is a crucial standing point for the rest of the season as well, and I'm excited to see what these girls can do.
Me too. Yeah, we saw a good game earlier today with the men.
Yes, the men just won. I hope the girls can do the same.
Yeah, down 9 points at the half, had a big comeback, won by double digits, I believe.
Yes, I think it was 16, 18, something
like that. It was a lot.
I forget it. I was there, but it was a great game. Definitely a second half team. I wonder what this team is. I wonder if they're going to bring the fire right off the tip. I don't know if they're going to bring fire in the second half. I guess we got to wait and see. But I'm very excited. We have very good stats from all these women, and
yep. And if you're E-Town, you want to get ahead early and stay ahead.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to keep you don't want to keep them in this at all.
Oh yeah.
All right, it looks like we're getting ready to
for the national anthem.
Yep. For that, they're going to bring out the starters. Yep.
I like their uniforms. I think they're very cool.
Who, Goucher?
Yes.
Sophomore from Laurel, Maryland, number 15, Mia George. At guard, 5'6" junior from Baltimore, Maryland, number 21, Savannah Holmes. At forward, 5'11" sophomore from Cabin Grace, Maryland, number 25, Sanai Knox. Head coach for the Gophers in his first season is Oliver Ellison. He is assisted by Gurney and Jenna.
I do have to say, looking at the stats currently, I think McDaniels is Goucher's strongest player for this game.
Yeah, about 12.5 points per game, along with 2 rebounds and assists. She recently dropped 27 points against Susquehanna, shooting 4 threes as well with that. Getting a first look at both teams as they make their way to the court, get ready for the national anthem. Some last-minute motivation in there.
Getting them all pumped up for this game. We also got a decent crowd going on, too. Hopefully they bring up the energy.
I hope so, yeah. Yeah, a lot of Blue Jay fans here today, it looks like. Yeah, the crowd was pretty loud in the last game once things got going.
Even everyone on the bench, they have great energy, and I think that helps players within the game as well.
Yeah.
They feel it, they go off of it, they get the momentum.
And especially when the visiting team is on offense and the crowd here gets loud with their cheers, that gets in their head. That makes it pretty hard to focus.
All the pressure, and I think we're tipping off already.
All right. So for Elizabethtown, it'll be Aaliyah Kennedy going up against, I believe that is Samari Knox, but the Blue Jays win. Get the early advantage here in this one. And it's an early layup
That's
for
Anderson.
Kate Anderson.
Getting some points on the board early in the game. I think that's a very green flag in this game.
Yeah, and a quick score too. You know, they didn't really even need to draw up a full play.
Right off the
Just
bat, yeah.
took advantage of the lack of defense Goucher had.
All right, there's a take, turnover. Kennedy with the ball.
And she
Layup.
gets an N1
There
on
we
the
go.
fast break. She'll have to turn that into a three-point play. She gets ready for her first three throw of the game.
She is 83% on the line.
Early in the season, she had a 29-point game against Messiah, as she already has 3 points in this one.
There we go. Off to a great start.
So Layla Townsend is going to take this down for Goucher. She averages about 4 points per game. Kicks to Sanaya Knox. Out to the corner, it's Layla Townsend who kicks
Wide
out
open
to
for the three and misses. Anderson getting the ball, passing it down.
Back to Aaliyah Kennedy, who now has 5 points early in this one.
There we go.
Blue Jays take a commanding 7-0 lead, just under about 2 minutes in this one.
Ball's at the top of the key. Goes up for a layup and misses. E-Town gets the rebound down the court to Kennedy again and
Who
makes
else?
it.
Once
she is
again.
on fire. Timeout from Goucher.
Wow, that is a great start for
Oh,
E-Town
this is
and
great.
Aaliyah Kennedy especially.
yeah.
7 of the first 9
Yeah,
points.
she already averages around 10, and to have 7 already
Yeah,
the first
wow.
few minutes,
Wow.
that's epic. That's
90
great.
seconds in and 7 points already. That is really good.
Oh yeah, I think this is going to be a real good game if they keep
Hey,
it up
yeah,
like this.
you know, knock on wood, it's certainly a good start for
Goucher
the
already
Blue
took a
Jays.
timeout.
Yeah,
It's
I know, they already
minutes
burned one.
into the game.
Yeah. So I'm sure that Goucher is going to try to do something to stop Aaliyah Kennedy on this one,
I
you
think
know.
they need to stop the fast breaks.
Yeah.
And I think they need to up their defense.
Yeah, you know, whenever you
And
look
also
at...
up the offense.
Obviously, yeah. When you look at E-Town's roster, the big thing that stands out is McKenna Mummer because she's their leading scorer. You know, so sometimes you may forget to game plan around someone like Aaliyah Kennedy, but clearly that was a mistake here.
Yeah.
So Layla Townsend will once again bring the ball back up for the Gophers. She's defended by Cadence Anderson, who now, off the head of Townsend, and that will be Blue Jays ball. A little miscommunication there on offense for Goucher.
Messy turnover right there.
Yeah. Simple mistakes like that, you really got to try to avoid in important games like this.
Ella Gordon, senior, coming down with the ball. And that is Mummer, number 2.
Anderson's shot is just off. Goucher will quickly advance the ball. George shoots a 3 and it's just off. Townsend's able to grab the board and get a bucket right after that. Ella Gordon will once again bring it down for the Blue Jays. Screen from Kennedy. Now back to Kennedy, and she is fouled
gets
going up
fouled.
for the layup. So she'll once again be at the free throw line to try to take an 8-point lead here. Cheyenne Harris will come in for Goucher.
A little confusion on the court right here. A little switch up.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get their subs in line. I believe Layla Townsend just went out for the Gophers.
And Kennedy makes it. She is carrying E-Town currently in this half.
Yeah, 8 of the 10 points already.
There we
Make
go.
that 9 of the 11 points.
All right, let's see if Groucher can do anything. I'm sorry, Goucher. I'm so sorry.
That's it.
It's number
Gordon
13
here guarding,
there.
and she's just off.
Eden up. with the layup, and it is good. They are pressing again, just like the boys' team.
Yeah, I think they're trying to do anything to maybe slow down the Blue Jays offense here. Let's see.
Ella Gordon at the top. Passes it to Mummert. Kennedy with the ball again, down low.
And Ella Fasek is able to get her first points of the game, making it a 13-4 lead for the Blue Jays. Now up 9.
Harris at the top with the ball.
She'll kick out to Knox, who shoots a mid-range jumper off the board.
Anderson going down with the ball, trying to get past. And fouled.
So, yep, going to be a foul on Harris for Goucher. Her first of the day. And Harris is a freshman from Goucher. She's struggled a bit, only scoring 4 points in the last 5 games, but she'll look to get back on track today. As Anderson drives in, kicks out to Kennedy.
Gordon again.
Wow, and a big 3 from Ella Gordon. That's her specialty. She shoots 34% for the season, but 100% today already.
And that's good. Gordon, we need her to score those threes. Like you said, that's her specialty, and if she's open, she's taking them.
Yep. That's going to be a jump ball call here between Mummert and Harris. As Goucher looks to inbound, get something going here on offense. Only 4 points so far. Passes it out to Holmes. Looks like that's going to be a foul on the Blue Jays, as Nia George will inbound for Goucher. And knocked right back out of bounds by McKenna Mummert on the inbound.
She saw that one coming for sure. Long ball again up top. Oh.
Mummert playing some stiff defense there. Not giving anything to George.
Holmes with the ball up top, passes it over. Shot misses.
Just off, rebounded by Kennedy.
Anderson going down the court now.
Hands off to Mummert, who's looking to get her first points of the day.
Gordon out to Anderson.
Oh, just off.
Good shot, though. You got to take those. She had some time.
Yep, she'll hit those two, so that is not a bad shot at all. So Logan Davis looks to get something going here for Goucher. Savannah Holmes puts up a shot that's just off.
Kennedy with the rebound, going down for a fast break. Passing it out to Anderson, going into Mummert. Does not know what to do with it. Back out. I'm sorry, that was not Mummert.
Well, that was Mummert. Mummert gets the points there.
It was.
Yeah.
That was
her first
Kennedy
of the day.
In the beginning.
And Mummert, if she's able to average 24 points for the rest of the regular season, she will reach 1,000 points in her career.
That's epic. That's a good player right there.
Yeah.
Easy layup for Goucher. They need a few more, though, to even hang with the Blue Jays.
Yeah, still down by 12.
Kennedy up, misses. Or not Kennedy, that was Fasek, I'm sorry.
Fasek's able to grab the rebound before a little bit of contact between her and Logan Davis of Goucher. And Kylie Wilhelm and Peyton Houlihan will come in for the Blue Jays, as Kennedy and Fasek will go back to the bench. All right, and a quick pass for Wilhelm, who gets her first points of the day.
Goucher back on offense. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Wide open 3, misses. Anderson with the rebound to Gordon. Gordon, long pass.
Just off for Peyton Houlihan, who gives it back to Goucher, but it's taken right back by Cadence Anderson. Kicks to Mummert for 3, and that's good.
She is golden. Nothing but net. You can't leave her wide open. You really can't.
No. Leads now 17 for the Blue Jays as Goucher is going to try and finally get something going. Hasn't worked in the past. Maybe they can draw something up new here.
Does not know what to do with the ball. Is not. There we go. Now passing to teammates.
She's guarded tightly by Wilhelm. Peyton Houlihan goes up, and it's an air ball. Rebounded by Anderson. Kicks to Gordon.
Now has the ball going down. I think she's going to set up a play.
Oh, and Mummert's pass to Wilhelm is knocked out of bounds by Goucher.
Still E-Town ball.
Yep.
Looking at the scoreboard, E-Town is killing it right now. They're on fire. I don't know how Goucher is. They need to turn it up because they're slacking, honestly, in my opinion.
Well, both teams making some adjustments here. Ava Chapman comes in for Anderson as Mummert drives to the basket and just misses. The rebound does ultimately fall in Goucher's hand. It is Nia Edens looking to get something going. Lauren Towns now has it. Makes a spin and puts it up good.
There we go. That's what Goucher needed. They need some motivation. They need some momentum to excel in this half if they still want to be in the competition with E-Town.
Yeah, well, they've cut the deficit down to 15 years. The Blue Jays will look to add to that. Passed out to Mummert on the side. She'll drive her way in and kick out.
Gordon. Shot clock is going down. Mummert with the shot.
And she's good.
She sinks it.
Wow.
Like I said, you can't let her shoot those. You got to be all up in her face. You have to guard her. She is the highest stat-wise for points on the women's team.
Yeah, and she also shoots 34% from 3, and as you can see there, if you give her an open shot, more than likely she's going to make it. Now playing defense, Mummert is. That's going to be a travel on Logan Davis of Goucher. E-Town ball up 18. Still first quarter. And they're on track to score, I think, over 100 points, if I'm doing the math right. It's not my specialty, but
there might be a chance. E-Town's having a great game.
Ava Chapman now dribbling in, puts it up just off and rebounded by Goucher.
Goucher now back on offense. Let's see if they can do anything.
Harris drives in, pass, and it's stolen by E-Town.
She saw that one coming for sure. Fast break down the court. What's going to happen? Out for a 3. Banks it. That's Gonzalez right there. Banks it. The sophomore with a 3.
Yeah, and she's been getting a lot of valuable minutes recently because of foul trouble that E-Town's gotten themselves in, but not in foul trouble yet. She's still able to get some minutes. Yeah. Goucher's able to get a quick layup there. Cut it to a 19-point lead.
Less than a minute in the half. Moving the ball all over now.
Yeah, some good perimeter shooting so far, but they don't need it that time. It's Kylie Wilhelm driving in and getting the bucket. Goucher's going to look to get at least something going as they trail 21 here. Seconds
on the clock, and a foul is called.
Yeah, it looks like that's on Peyton Houlihan of E-Town.
Anderson going back in, Gordon coming out. Shot for 3, misses.
Just misses the mark. Goucher will look to get one more shot up.
Long ball and air balls.
Yeah. Wow, what a first quarter.
Yeah. I mean, for E-Town, it's great. I have no complaints. If Goucher wants to be in this game, they got to pick it up. I don't think they're bringing the same level that E-Town is on, and I think everything that E-Town is doing is perfectly fine. They're moving the ball, they're playing defense, they're shooting, and they're making it. What more can you really ask for? And the scoreboard proves it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's pretty weird. I don't even remember what the men scored in the first half, but I'm pretty sure it was below 31. So you know, our women already put up more points just in the first quarter alone. Very impressive for this team here, and
they're making it look easy. They're making it look so easy.
Yeah, Goucher looks mismatched on pretty much every play offensively and defensively. They've gotten a couple quick points here and there, but for the most part, E-Town has just defensively smothered them, and you know, they're not letting up anything.
They're dominating this game, honestly, and I think it's showing. It is. Like, look at the scoreboard, look at the stats.
Yeah, couldn't get a much better first quarter if you're E-Town.
I don't know how to explain that. E-Town's killing it. They're rocking it. Goucher needs to step up.
Yeah, but also E-Town, you know, they can't get ahead of themselves. There's still 3 quarters left. You know, I don't think they will. I know. You know, there's 4 quarters still in this game, but
seems like there are more players from the bench.
Yeah.
Starting off in this quarter.
Alex Gonzalez is going to stay in. She kicks out to Cadence Anderson.
Gonzalez again with the ball, passes it over to Anderson, throws it out. Anderson has the ball again.
Back to Wilhelm, who shoots a baseline jumper, and it's good.
That was beautiful. The shot, the ball motion, they're doing what they need to do. And that was a kick on Anderson.
Yeah, guarding McDaniel with Goucher pretty well there. Just a little miscommunication. It'll stay Goucher ball. Oh, McDaniel dribbles up.
Shot.
And Townsend will shot, but they'll call it off, I believe. They're going to call a foul on McDaniel of Goucher. Must have been some sort of offensive block or charge or something.
Something went
some
on there.
off-ball
The refs
penalty.
are talking about something now. Oh. I don't know what is happening now.
The refs are talking to the score table. I think they're going to figure out whose ball it is, if there's a penalty or a foul, I should say.
Oh no, at least there's a break for both teams.
Yeah. In the first minute of the second quarter, E-Town has extended their lead to 23. Goucher's still not able to get much going offensively.
Looks like the refs are looking at a replay.
Yeah, I think they're trying to, if I had to guess, I'd say they're trying to determine if there was a foul on McDaniel or if they were mistakenly called one on her, and it'll stay Goucher ball.
I think they figured it out now. All right, calling the teams back out. Or just the coaches, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and some differencing in the coaching here. Coach Nolt for Elizabethtown, this is her 11th season as a coach at E-Town. On the opposite side for Goucher, this is Oliver Ellison's first year as a coach for Goucher.
Oh, wow.
So the former assistant coach to the men's basketball team got promoted to head coach for the women.
That definitely has to add up different experiences.
Yeah, Nolt has 3 NCAA tournament appearances, along with a Coach of the Year in the Landmark Conference in 2024 as it goes out to Gonzalez, throws it back to Anderson. Gonzalez wants the ball and puts it up for a good layup.
There we go.
And I guess a bit of a scoring change there. Goucher was given 2 points for, I assume, what was the called foul on McDaniel that ultimately was waved off. As they're just off there.
Goucher trying for a layup, but got robbed. Anderson going down. Oh, Goucher just swatted the ball out
knocked
of
out of
her
bounds by
hands.
Edens. Looks like it's going to be Ava Chapman on the inbound. She kicks to Anderson, drives through the lane and puts it up. Is denied by Goucher.
That was right into her hands.
Yeah, Logan Davis with the block there. Oh, and it's
Turnover.
taken away by Edens, but given right
never
back to the Blue
mind.
Jays. Wilhelm drives in, puts it up, but is just off.
Just unlucky.
As
It
Edens
is
gonna
difficult
bring this one
underneath the
down.
net.
Yeah, there's a swarm of Goucher defenders there getting in her way.
Goucher shot misses.
This one's rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and it looks like Goucher will retain it.
Goucher sub.
Synox is coming in for Townsend.
I think they're trying to make some motion.
Yeah, they're spreading out throughout the court, but ultimately, can't get that shot, and it's going to be E-Town ball off the missed rebound.
I feel like Goucher keeps trying layups, but they're not proper.
Yeah.
They're all over, they're funky, they're not the way it's supposed to go, and they throw it up, and it just is not working for them.
Yeah, they're not getting a lot of clean looks. E-Town's defending both the perimeter and the inside really well. So they're kind of having to take those shots as it goes back to Chapman.
That was a real fast shot from her.
Just off on her shot, but she is foul, so she'll be shooting 2 at the line.
She is 100% on the line.
Yeah. Hopefully she keeps that streak going here.
Oh.
Well, there's a first for everything.
It's all right. It's hard to stay 100 from the line.
Yeah, even so, that's a very impressive stat. Goes 1 for 2 from the first attempts. Edens is going to take this up once again for Goucher. And Edens drives in, but is fouled. Going to be 2 shots for Goucher this time. And a lot of subs here for E-Town. Bringing in some of their starting lineup and some new faces. I think this is the first Danielle Kantz is going to be in the game. Kenna Mummert is back out there alongside Ellie Fasek and Aaliyah Kennedy.
I think it's the starting lineup except one.
Yep, Ella Gordon's back in there as well.
Edens is on the line, misses. Mummert has the ball, passes it.
And Kantz drives down, ultimately kicks back out to Kennedy. Trying to draw some defenders inside.
Gordon passes it in the paint.
Just off for Kennedy there. Goucher gets the board and drives back down.
Ooh, turnover.
And that was pretty close to being a foul there.
That was pretty handsy if you ask me.
I'm a little surprised that wasn't called, but E-Town's back up with the ball. Ella Gordon looking to get something going here.
And there's a foul.
Yeah.
I don't think Kennedy was ready for that ball. She seemed a little shocked to get it.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a foul against Goucher. Gordon will look to inbound. Still up 23 for the Blue Jays with 6.5 remaining in the second quarter. Kennedy kicks to Mummert at the top of the key. Fakes a shot, drives in, passes to Fasek, who gets the board.
Easy. Goucher is still down by a lot. They better heat it up before halftime.
And that's not going to help. Knocked out of bounds by her own feet. Savannah Holmes for Goucher.
Messy mistakes that I just keep seeing. That turn and the turnovers are not helping Goucher throughout this game.
Gordon now takes it up, kicks out to Kantz.
Kennedy at the top, passes it to Gordon. Kantz starts with the ball, puts it in, and turns it over.
But it goes
Sight.
right back to E-Town.
Mummer got the ball. Gordon has it at the top. Mummer wide open.
Just
4-3.
off.
Unlucky.
Pulled back
Rebound,
down and one for Ellie Fasek of E-Town. She'll look to extend their lead here to 28 points. 5.5 remaining in the second quarter.
And Ellie Fasek is 57% on the line. There we go. Easy points, like I said earlier for the boys game. When you're on the line, you gotta make your points. Those are, it's just, they're given points. They're easy money right there for the boards.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get much easier than an open shot like that as Goucher's trying to make something happen, but...
Ooh, good defense right there.
Gordon able to make something happen, strips the ball from McDaniel, and it's going to remain Goucher ball, but a good stop there for E-Town.
Goucher trying to get some movement around for the three.
Just
Misses.
off by Goucher there. Rebounded by E-Town. Ella Gordon's going to take it up for the Blue Jays. Ella Gordon's had 14.5 points per game over the last two. Obviously a big contributor to this team.
Especially as a senior.
Mummert's three is just off. And that's going to be another jump ball. This time E-Town will retain.
Mummer, Gordon, Fasek, and Kennedy, all the starters, all seniors. So next year, E-Town is going to have a great loss. Anderson, on the other hand, is a sophomore, a starting sophomore. That shows character on her end.
Couple of drops there. Goucher ultimately ends up with it. Edens passes it inside, but it's rejected by E-Town as Logan Davis is off there with her shot.
Gordon, long pass. I think Goucher saw it coming.
Yep, tipped out of bounds as Townsend will come back in for Goucher, and Edens will head to the bench. Kennedy finds Kantz under the basket for a good layup.
You can't be under the basket and no one on you.
Yeah.
Goucher needs to step up their defense.
Yeah, good play design by E-Town there. Got her wide open.
Goucher needs to find an open. There we go.
Townsend able to get a bucket here. Puts Goucher at 15 points in the game, still trailing E-Town's 43.
That is a significant significant number.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to come back from as the ball goes off Mummer. It'll be Goucher ball.
And looks like everyone is getting subbed from E-Town.
Yep, a new rotation, give the starters a chance to catch their breath.
I see Anderson out there. I see Chapman.
Yep, I believe Gonzalez is out there as well. As Anderson guards the ball handler for Goucher. And a little bit of contact there. They're going to call a foul on E-Town, and Lauren Towns of Goucher will get 2 shots at the line. Just off on her first.
Shot. And makes the second.
And Towns is a 50% free throw shooter on the season, so not her strongest spot. Goes 1 for 2 on that attempt. As Blue Jays look to get something going here from the top of the key.
This ball keeps moving. Space keeps opening up. I think this is something that E-Town is very does very well. I think it's a strong asset that they bring to the court, and I think that's why we keep seeing E-Town players open for shots, easy buckets that they keep making, and that's why the scoreboard is the way it is.
Yeah, they're passing the ball very well. Not many turnovers, able to find their open teammates. Not able to get anything on that attempt, but the scoreboard says enough already.
Less than 3 minutes of the quarter.
And Davis will drive in just off with her shot. And a little scrappy there at the bottom, trying to get the ball back.
Going down for E-Town again.
Kicks out to a wide open Anderson, whose three is good.
She is on fire. I think she's having a great game. I feel like we keep saying her name.
Yeah, now the lead is up to 30 for the Blue Jays.
And she's a sophomore, like I just said. She's a sophomore starter. That's amazing.
Yeah, definitely going to be a big piece of this team in the future as some of the seniors graduate and move on.
E-Town ball.
Well, inbound it to Wilhelm, who's able to get the bucket
Easy
there.
layup. They weren't even guarding her.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a size problem that Goucher's having, but they have not been guarding the inside of the basket.
There we go, easy layup for Goucher. They do need those easy layups. They need points if they still want to be in this game.
Just under 2 minutes left in the half as Ava Chapman brings it up for the Blue Jays.
Ball high. Ooh, and girls to the floor.
Yeah, another jump ball here. Let's see which way they roll it. That's going to be Goucher's ball this time. So Gophers look to get something going. So they trail by 30 with 1:50 left in the half. Logan Davis will come sit on the bench. She's been in for a while.
Eden is up top with the ball, bringing it down, shoots, and makes it 2 points.
And a nice move there on her defender, able to free up a little space and get a shot. I haven't seen a lot of actual shooting from Goucher today, mostly
layups.
Yeah.
Turnover, Goucher has the ball again, fast break going down. Shot up and misses. No one was there, only E-Town.
Cancel look to get a bucket here. Shield just misses. Looks like a little bit of contact, no call. She'll shoot for three this time and is just off.
Oh, something was called there.
I believe that's going to be a foul on Wilhelm, who will check out along with Peyton Houlihan.
Looks like number 20, Emma Herman, is in the game for the first time, as well as, I believe that's
Maggie Mello.
Okay.
Checked in, number 33.
Number 33, okay. Less than a minute in the first half.
And Goucher upset they didn't get the bucket there. Some contact drawn. They'll shoot two at the line. It's Lauren Towns who drew the foul there.
And she makes it. That's good for Goucher. They need these easy points if they want to make a comeback.
Yeah, they do. Currently down by 27 with 45 seconds left in the first half. Every point counts.
There we go. 2 for 2 on the line for Goucher.
Chapman will once again bring it up for E-Town. Let's get a couple buckets before the half ends. Kicks out to Emma Herman, getting some of her first minutes of the day.
Passes it over, all around. Oh, that was an interesting shot.
Yeah.
That was a straight bullet to the backboard.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be Goucher's ball with 25 seconds left.
And they are shooting. Is that Knox on? I believe that's Knox shooting.
36% from the free throw line this season. Hopefully she can do a little better in this one. Misses her first attempt.
Less than 30 seconds in this quarter as well.
Misses her second
Unlucky
as
shot.
well. Rebounded by Mello.
Ooh.
A little contact there, no call from the refs. Gonzalez
Pass to
takes it up.
Gonzalez. Oh.
And she gets triple team there. It's going to be a kickball, I believe, on Gonzalez. So it'll remain Goucher ball.
We have 11.2 seconds left of this half.
And if you're Goucher, you just want to get any sort of points here. We saw the men's team got a big 3 at the buzzer. Half kind of carried over some of the momentum they were able
for
to
sure.
pull.
Oh, looks like Goucher slips a little bit, passes the ball over.
McDaniels, time runs out, puts it up.
And air ball to end the half. Now it is halftime. I
quite
think
a different first half than the first
one. That was a half. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
That was very interesting to say the
Yeah.
least. I think E-Town is dominating this game. I think Goucher needs to step it up in the second half if they even want a chance to win.
Yeah, 100%. Well, they're trailing by 26 here. E-Town, 48 points in the first half is crazy. It's, Goucher obviously hasn't had a great season. They don't have a huge roster.
On a 7-game losing streak is pretty tough to come back from as well.
Yeah, but E-Town has just dominated offensively, defensively.
They are ruling this game. They are owning the game. They're doing exactly what they want to do. They are the boss on the court.
And it all started with that really, what was it, 9 points out of the gate from Elliott Kennedy.
Yes, she's on fire. She's an all-star.
Yeah, yeah. No, whenever you get performances like that, like McKenna Mummer, she's had a great game, but she doesn't have to be Superwoman and do everything.
Yes, I hope these girls keep bringing it for the second half of this game, and we'll see you guys when you tune in then. We are back. We got some stats from the first half. Sal, would you care to?
Yeah, we did. Well,
would you care to brief us of
it was
those?
obviously a very E-Town dominant game.
For sure.
48 points on 19 of 34 shooting. It's 55%. That's very good.
Pretty good for E-Town.
Yeah, and compared to Goucher, who has 22 points on 9 of 27 shooting for its 33% from the field. Also an important metric here. E-Town is 5 of 10 from 3. Goucher is 0 of 5 from 3. So
that's a deal breaker, I would say. Like that's a game changer right there. And like I've been saying, Goucher needs to turn it up if they even want a chance to win this matchup against E-Town. I think E-Town is doing everything right, and I think Goucher's kind of handing it to E-Town. I don't think they're doing as much as they can. I think they need to hustle more. I think they need to be more aggressive. I think they need to have more grit if they even want to try and make a comeback or even a close game out of all this.
Yeah, and I've noticed Goucher isn't taking a lot of good shots. A lot of times they'll just pass around, and this is someone who isn't an expert on basketball, but they pass. If they can't get anything, they'll just drive in and then try to throw it up over the defender.
It's a messy shot. There's no form. There's no fundamentals that they're even doing. I think they're just trying to throw it and hope it goes in, and you can't do that in basketball.
Yeah, Elizabethtown, on the other hand, has been much more coordinated with their passing,
they have
getting the ball around
down.
a lot more. Yeah. It looks like the starting 5 is back in for E-Town.
E-Town is starting with the ball.
And Goucher's going to come out in a man press.
Looking like some pressure, yeah.
Looking to maybe turn things around here defensively.
Layup and in for Mummert.
Yeah, not the start Goucher wanted at all.
But that's the start E-Town wanted for sure.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Goucher turning it up. No one was on them.
Yeah, and maybe they'll look to run more plays this half. It looked like there was something drawn up there, not just some passing and driving. So maybe some more. And it's swiped away there from Kennedy. Goucher off to a good start here. And they'll turn it over once again.
Hopefully the first-year coach had a good pep talk in that locker room during halftime to make sure these girls put some fire into the court.
Yeah, and so far it looks like there is a little bit of a difference in their defensive. A lot more aggressive so far, despite being down 26 points. And it's swiped around, but ultimately...
Gordon with the shot, slightly off to the left.
Rebounded by Fasik, who can't get it to go either. Goucher will grab the board, and looks like McDaniel will be taking it up for the Gophers.
Trying to move the ball around to form a play.
Townsend's
there we go.
Gonna get it to go on that one. Cut the deficit to 24 as Goucher stays pressing the Blue Jays.
Gordon again at the top, I think trying to run a play or just going in for herself. She has the power to just take it for herself.
Yeah, she certainly does. She kicks out this time, ends up in the hands of Gordon.
She is a threat, I would say. She is a threat. And one.
Fasik goes up, gets the bucket to go, and one on that.
Fasik is 57% from the line. I think this is her second time on the line so far this game. I could be wrong, it could be more, but I'm pretty sure she has been on the line already.
Yeah, she certainly had a couple of buckets here in this one. Z-Town is back up by 27. Goucher's going to look to, they've had a decent start so far, certainly better than their other quarters, but it's really going to start on the defensive side and not allowing E-Town to score more points.
I agree. Eden again at the top of the key. Passes it, and it's a turnover. Kennedy down with the fast break off of her shoe. That is just real unlucky.
Yeah, a couple of sloppy plays by both teams. Goucher turns it over, but E-Town turns it right back over. Now it's going to be McDaniel taking it up once again, trying to get something going here.
Knox tries, just misses into the hands of E-Town.
Right back to Mummer.
Anderson wide open, easy layup. Celebration with a #1 in the air. I love to see it.
One in the air and 7 points in this one.
Shot
certainly contributing here.
And a bucket by McDaniels. Gordon again has the ball up top, going down, passes it right away, and in. That looked too easy to me, Sal.
Yeah.
that just looked too easy.
That was a great play that they drew up there. They completely swarmed Anderson, or I forget who had the ball, but left Mummer wide open, and she's not going to miss those shots that close to the basket. So that one falls up short for Goucher.
Anderson again. She is speedy with it too. She can dribble the ball so fast. Like even her handles, like the way she can use her tricks and move around
That's a good way
the
to
defense.
put it. Yeah.
Like she is just a speedy little snake going all over the court.
Definitely hard to defend if you're Goucher here, and that's clearly been proven as Anderson has 7 points.
Yes, she is definitely a play maker, a play starter.
Yeah.
She is key to, I would say, the starting five. And that's why she's a sophomore, and she's in it. She can carry her own. Looks like number 22, Gonzalez, went in for her. Weird shot for Kennedy.
Oh, a lot of contact there on Kennedy. That's going to be a foul.
That was very interesting.
Yeah. Missed the first shot, was able to grab her own rebound, and Goucher just came down on her after trying to block the first one. She'll go for 2 shots here. And Kennedy has 9 in this one, now 10.
Kennedy is also 83% on the line. Which is pretty good.
Yeah, very good. Yep, so...
Easy, easy money, easy buckets right there on the line for her.
Extends lead to 31 for E-Town. As Edens puts it up and goes off the glass, rebounded by Goucher.
Holmes. Something is called? Is that on Holmes or no? Did she step out?
I'm not sure.
I guess not.
Didn't see what that was, but it's going to be an inbound for Goucher. As Harris will take it up.
Knox.
Open for three and just off
Knox
the glass.
trying to get the rebound, does not.
So Gordon will take it up. Gives it to Mummert, who once again gets some space and lays it in.
Layup. Those two, they are a dynamic duo, if you ask me. They always know where each other are on the court.
Well, Mummert leads the team in points with 14 now following that bucket. Now defends Edens. And Knox puts up a jumper
Air
just
ball.
off.
Gordon in trouble.
Fouled by Knox, who was trying to get back her own miss.
Looks like she wanted a hug there. The ref's getting a little mad.
Actually, excuse me, I guess it wasn't a foul. It's going to be Goucher ball.
I don't know how that one happened though. It looked like Knox kind of rubbed Gordon the wrong way.
Holmes will come out and Towns will come in for Goucher. As the lead remains 33 for E-Town.
Nina George is going to be passing it in, hopefully to start a play for Goucher to get something on the board.
George hasn't had any points yet in this one.
She's wide open, jumps for the ball, and slips out of her hands.
Yeah.
Gets it again. Oh, she goes up.
Here, just off. Rebounded by Gonzalez, who
there was some
goes to the ground. It looks like that's going to be a foul on Goucher. And the Goucher fans here trying to start a defense chant. Hopefully their team listens, but it doesn't look like that's been the way so far.
Get the energy up on that side. Mummert in and makes it. Had 3 girls on her and still makes it. She's unstoppable.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do at that point.
Is she at 16 now, I believe?
Yep, 16 points on the day.
And that is her average. So, and it's only the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
She's going to get so much more, and she needs it because she's on track to getting her 1,000-point career goal. I think this game, by what it's looking like, she can rack up those points to get to that.
Yeah, definitely.
To that goal.
Ball's taken from her hands here as Edens goes up and gets it to fall. Important bucket there for the Gophers. That
Gonzalez going down.
Yeah, Edens now leads the team with 9 points on the day. Now Mummert finds her teammate, gets it to go. That's Ellie Fasek with a good bucket there off a pass from Mummert.
Goes in, sinks the layup. Eden right there.
Now Eden now in double digits as the Blue Jays take a fast break and capitalize.
Wide open.
It's another
Ellie Fasek was wide open.
And it looks like a flock of Blue Jays is getting ready to sub back in here.
A flock of Blue Jays. I love it, Sal.
Thank you.
For the 3 and makes it. Number 23, that's Towns right there.
That may be Goucher's first 3 of the day.
Maybe.
Kennedy will try to get something back here.
Gordon slowing it down at the top with the ball. Gonzalez rolls off of her arm, her hand, goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
No matter what, the whole team or the whole flock to Sal is getting subbed out.
Yeah, some new faces and some ones who've played already. I believe Candace Anderson's checked back in, along with Kylie Wilhelm and Ava Chapman.
Candace, oh, you said Candace Anderson?
Yeah. And Edens goes for another 3, misses this time. It'll be Anderson taking it up with a lot of speed. Oh, and an N1 for Peyton Houlihan.
And
Off
that's
the fast
off
break
the bench
assist
as
from,
well.
from Anderson, yeah.
The sophomore off the bench.
Now she shoots 27% from the line this season. Hoping maybe get those numbers up a little bit with these two. Just off that one, rebounded by Edens.
Down the court. Looking high ball.
And it's good.
Easy
A tough
layup
bucket.
by Logan Davis. Anderson.
Oh, and finds Kantz at the bottom, but can't get it to go.
Coming up on the side.
Oh, and it's swiped by
What
Kantz.
hustle she has. Oh, Anderson was wide open. Harris going down. And
Looks like
rolls
off the foot.
Goucher's, body. E-Town ball.
Yeah.
Less than 2 minutes left of this quarter. Looks like Goucher subbing.
Yeah, looks like Donnell Haggins is going to come in. Hasn't played much this season. Hopefully she'll get some good minutes here.
Chapman now with the ball, looking something to do with it. Finds a girl open, gets the ball back, turns it over.
Oh, wow.
Layup, and it is good.
Some beautiful movement there from Elizabethtown.
Oh, yeah, they're not selfish with the ball, that's
not
for
at all,
sure.
No, find Peyton Houlihan wide open underneath. Now it's 71 points with over a minute left in the quarter. Almost taken there again by Kantz.
She's still not giving up. That ball went all over.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, all over.
It's going to be a foul on Houlihan. Goucher will shoot 2 shots. It'll be Edens.
And makes it. Edens is 70% for the line. And I believe has the most points on Goucher so far in this
She
game.
does. Yeah, I believe after that missed free throw, she'll be at 12 points.
Okay.
That's going to be
Anderson alone. No one on her. Easy bucket.
And that's good. That's good vision for E-Town to have to get the rebound and then automatically see her down there.
Oh, yeah. And it's good hustle on her end to get back in order for E-Town to see her.
Yeah. I guess just a lack of defense there from Goucher. That's going to be a travel on Goucher. A lot of these self-inflicted wounds adding up here as they now trail
Messy mistakes,
by
as I like to
35.
say. All these
Yeah.
messy mistakes.
Yeah. And it's been tough for Goucher because they lost a lot of their team through the transfer portal last year. They only have, I believe, 10 players on their roster, which is significantly less than last year. So
That is,
they have to split up the minutes more than they'd like.
yeah, that is tough, especially on a coach for the first year. Goucher's ball. Harris. Oh, nope, not Harris. Edens with the ball. Passes it to E-Town. Anderson going down. Passing it over.
And good.
Easy layup.
10 seconds left. Goucher trying for anything here. Puts it up and no. Good. Rebounded by Houlihan.
Anderson. Oh,
Gonzalez.
shot.
Oh! Unfortunately, it's not
That
going to
does
count.
not count, but that was
a great
crazy.
shot.
I don't know what's up with E-Town today. They keep having all these crazy deep shots, and they're going in. Like, do they just practice half-court shots?
I guess so.
In practice? Is that a thing?
When I played in middle school, we would always do that at the end of practice, but it's not really like something we do. But clearly, you know,
they're solid for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great way to end a great quarter, a great 3 quarters.
Oh, yeah.
The vibes are very good for E-Town.
Yes, very high. It's looking very good.
Yeah.
I don't want to, jump the gun, if that's the right terminology, but I don't think Goucher is going to have a chance to come back in this.
I mean, they say never, but it's going to be very hard to come back 37 points in 10 minutes of play.
I think E-Town has it in the bag. I truly do.
I do too. I'm not going to say it's a definite because, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but
I'm a little biased, I guess.
Yeah, just a really impressive game for E-Town.
Yes, and I think it would be great if the boys won and the girls won in the same day, in the same
even better
home court advantage, the doubleheader that we were having today.
Yeah, and they're 1-2 in their last 3 games. And as we approach the end of the season, every game matters. They're currently 4th in the Landmark Conference, tied with Susquehanna.
Yes, and Susquehanna has a very good team as well, the women's team. So I think maybe if they win this game, they'll move up. I don't know. I don't know how that all works, but hopefully this will. Yeah,
we'll have to see the result of Susquehanna's game, but they dropped a close one to them last week, so getting a win here today would be very important.
I do remember when they played Susquehanna here, E-Town did win.
Okay, that's good. And Goucher playing their most aggressive defense of the day now in a full court press here.
Anderson,
ball movement
right
leads.
Pass, sends it in the paint. Easy layup for E-Town.
And she's really dominated the inside these past 2 quarters.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She owns the paint.
Yeah, coming off the bench, too, averaging 4 points a game this season. She's been a big contributor.
What a block.
Yeah, a little contact
the
there,
turnover.
not called a foul. Chapman's gonna slow this down a little bit.
Shot.
Just off. Houlihan grabs the board,
Unlucky.
though.
Wide open. Anderson passes it to Gonzalez. Passes it again in the corner. In the paint. Up for a layup. And unlucky.
Yeah, just off there. Edens will take it back up. Looking to add to her total for the day.
To me, it looks like Edens is the only one hustling on Goucher. Everyone else walked back.
Yeah, she's certainly given a good effort today.
You can't give up, though. That's why you need grit. You can't give up.
Never over till it's over. And Chapman once again gets an inside bucket.
Yeah. I do think it is hard to keep the energy up when looking at the scoreboard for Goucher.
Yeah. Excuse me, that was Houlihan, not Chapman, who I believe now has 8 points in this one.
Eden with the shot, banks it, pops off, does not go in. Anderson now going down the court. I think trying to call a play.
They're drawing something up here. It goes to Kance, who is able to find Chapman. She's immediately swarmed by Gophers.
Oh,
and Gonzalez sent to the wall. No call from the refs there. That's going to be a foul on Houlihan. Correction, Houlihan has 10 points on the day, and she'll look to add 2 more here at the free throw line. She is 0 of 1 after her, excuse me, it's not a shooting foul. As Gonzalez gets the inbound and a bucket.
Easy, off the backboard. E-Town is now at 81.
Wow.
With the timeout.
Yeah, and they're approaching a 40-point lead here as there's roughly 7.5 minutes left in the game. All the starters are getting their well-deserved rest.
Yeah.
It's nice to see some players who don't get a ton of minutes in this one.
Yeah, I would agree. Like you go to practice, you work hard. If you're winning, put the players out there that are in practice, that are working hard, that do up minutes, so you can show that you want to be in the starting five.
Yeah.
I do think it is hard when 4 of the 5 players are seniors, because that is a certain advantage. But even for next year, 4 seniors are going away. They need the other people to step up, and I think now is a time for these girls to show it to the coach.
Yeah, I think so. And, you know, a lot of people have stood out today, especially, I think, Peyton Houlihan. 10 points already, some rebounds too. She's showing, you know, usually she comes in for Kennedy or Fasik, but she posted a season high of 13 points against Juniata. I think she's got a chance to break that today.
Oh yeah, for sure. I also think Alex Gonzalez is a good player as well. She makes plays, she makes easy buckets. She's aggressive. We just saw her run into the wall. She's not afraid to get her hands in there and be aggressive and make sure she puts it all out there.
And she's still out on the court in this one, along with Houlihan.
Yes, I think the same 5 are still out.
That's going to be a travel on Edens. Not the way you want to come out of timeout, but...
Anderson at the top again, passes it over to Chapman, to Gonzalez, Chapman.
Chapman able to find Anderson, top of the key.
Shot clock is going down, turnover anyway. Oh, and then another turnover. Anderson has got the ball.
Yeah. And Anderson may not be the tallest player on the court, but she actually does lead the Blue Jays in rebounds today with 7.
She's a firecracker for sure. She's always all over.
Yeah, a lot of hustle from her today. It's Houlihan. Kicks around for E-Town.
Good look, wide open.
Goucher is unable to defend Houlihan in this one. Up to 12 points now, just 1 shy of tying her season high.
Eden, crazy shot, hit the side of the backboard. Now a foul. I believe it was a charge call.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I believe so on Nia George of Goucher as Anderson and the rest of the Blue Jays look to take this one up. As the lead stands at 45.
They are pressing. Goucher, the defense. Man to man. I wonder if maybe going in a zone would help them in this scenario.
Yeah.
But I don't even know.
Well, the man certainly hasn't worked today.
No,
the 83 points
they keep
will
losing.
Show.
They keep losing their woman of E-Town, if you will.
Chapman gets a last-second shot just off the rim there, rebounded by Goucher.
Was a little weird of an angle to shoot that, but the shot clock was going down.
They just had to put something up. I think E-Town at this point is just trying to run the clock out.
Harris now going in. Gets
That's
fouled.
going to be a foul on E-Town. It's like 2 shots for Harris coming up.
Harris is 50% for the line.
And she actually started for Goucher against Scranton in place of Edens.
And we just were saying how Edens is, we think, the best player in this game for Goucher, I'm sorry. On the ground, jump ball. Everyone's helping everyone up. What great sportsmanship we are seeing right now.
It's going to stay E-Town's ball as the press continues here.
Gonzalez going long.
Able to get it in. Anderson will take it back up from the top.
Gonzalez in to Chapman, out to Anderson. Shot clock is going down.
Gonzalez gets the shot off, and it's good. Banks it off the glass.
She is having a game. She's having a great game.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not a starter for this team, but definitely someone to keep an eye on. Only a sophomore and only averages about 2 points a game, but definitely going to be a big contributor in the future.
For sure. Goucher tries a shot, unlucky.
Some good defense by Houlihan, who also brings down the rebound.
Oh.
That's going to be a travel on Anderson. It'll be Goucher ball. Like you were saying, Gonzalez has 9 points in this one.
Anderson coming out. Maggie Mello is going in. I believe everyone that is out is all from the bench. There are no starters out currently from E-Town.
Yeah, and that'll also benefit them because with the upcoming games they have, they won't have to play all of this. They'll be able to get some rest, not risk getting injured. They certainly did their part in this game.
Unlucky shot from Goucher.
Towns' three just off as it's passed over her head and out of bounds. It's going to be E-Town ball.
The clock is less than 5 minutes of this fourth quarter.
Well, even though the game may, for all purposes, be over, it's nice to see a lot of, still determination and play from these teams. Not seeing anyone giving up or slowing down.
Agreed.
Everyone's taking full advantage of the minutes they're getting here.
Oh, I think she went over the line there.
That's going to be a backcourt violation on Gonzalez after some good defense from Goucher. And, if you think maybe Goucher had played a little more aggressively in the first half, the score might be a little closer. Savannah Holmes drives in and picks up a foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots on this one. I believe that's on Gonzalez.
That's Savannah Holmes on the line. She averages 35%.
Yeah, and she only has 2 points in this one so far. Hope to add a couple more here. Misses the first. And makes the second.
There we go.
So the press continues for E-Town. As Chaplin is able to get the ball.
Throws it.
Yeah, throws it.
Like a quarterback.
Contested
down
pass.
the court. Goucher has the ball back.
That's going to be an up and down on Harris. E-Town ball. We'll see if they continue to press here with just under 4 minutes remaining in this one. E-Town's up 44. Gonzalez forcing her way through. Drawing a foul, I believe, on McDaniel. It's going to be 2 shots as E-Town is now on the bonus. Gonzalez just off on her first one.
She is 50% on the line and has had a real good game.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
This is those two. Still 9 points on the day after the rebound is grabbed out of Mello's hands. Towns is going to drive through. Just off. It's going to be, I believe they say E-Town's ball. As Higgins will come in for McDaniel. And Herman will come in for Houlihan for E-Town. Houlihan checks out of the game with 12 points on the day, just one shy of her season high, along with 6 rebounds.
Turnover. Goucher gets the ball. Harris going down. Just chucks it up.
Yeah.
Goes nowhere.
Bit of a messy
but
shot.
Out of bounds.
I believe knocked out by E-Town. It'll stay Goucher ball. Savannah Holmes will inbound this one. Some tight defense there is going to garner a foul on Danielle Kantz of E-Town.
I think she was trying to get the ball there, but ended up being too aggressive.
I think got tangled up a little bit.
Harris has the ball at the top. Puts it out. Air ball from Goucher.
That's
girls on the ground fighting for the ball.
Jump ball once again.
And it is E-Town's ball.
Well, I'd say right now we're seeing Goucher's biggest defensive effort of the day.
Oh, yes.
Haven't allowed points
the press
recently.
that they're having right now, I think, is a very good effort.
Yeah.
Chapman passing it to Gonzalez, passing it back to Chapman, passing it in the paint, out, shot up.
Oh, and Kansas 3 just off.
Unlucky.
Rebounded by Mello.
Oh.
Putback's no good.
Oh, ball is all over the place. Out.
The kick out to Gonzalez with just over 2:30 left. Cancel drive in, and I was going to say some
fouled.
contact there. She'll shoot 2 at the line. Kantz currently has 2 points on the day. She's a 75% free throw shooter this season. She's a big spark on defense.
I was going to say, I think she's very aggressive, a good playmaker, likes the turnovers, likes the fast paced.
Misses her second there. Goucher trying to get a few points on the board before this one's over.
Harris trying to make a play happen, passes it off.
Hagen's getting some of her first minutes of the day. She gets blocked and rebounded by Mello.
Chapman slowing down the ball. We have 2 minutes on the clock. E-Town trying to get some motion on the court.
As the clock ticks down, E-Town it's taken away right from the hands
Block
of
and
Gonzalez.
turnover right away for the layup and misses.
A no call there by the refs. Sounds like a few Goucher fans are disappointed in that.
I think they're disappointed in something else, Sal.
Yeah. Probably a little more than just that foul.
Yeah. Gonzalez with the ball, turns it over. Shot clock going down.
Herman's just off, looking to score her first point there.
Unlucky.
I think it's going to be a foul below on Mello as Goucher will get the ball back with a little over a minute left in this one. So they try to determine who's going to inbound it. It's been a great day for E-Town basketball, I'd say.
Oh yes, E-Town Athletics, they're doing great today.
Yeah.
This gym.
Yeah.
This gym must give some good luck.
After this one, E-Town will improve to 13-6 overall on the season.
That is also very good.
And 9-3 in the Landmark Conference.
I think that is a Knox on the line. And Knox is unlucky.
No points in this one so far for Knox. Goes 0 for 2 right there from the free throw line. She only shoots 36% this season, so not her specialty by any means. Gonzalez finds Chapman on the inbound, who's going to take it up, try to run some clock out.
We have less than a minute.
And Herman looking to score her first points of the day.
I saw
Draw
a
some
push there.
But Gonzalez drains the
Sinks
three.
it.
the timeout here, I believe.
I don't really know. I think the ref is calling something.
Some communication between the players and the refs. Is about 35 seconds left in this one. And with that three, Gonzalez now stands at 12 points on the day.
Harris at the top for Goucher, trying to make something happen, passes it out.
Dribbling around, not able to find anything. Harris is going to take this one in, but she's denied by Gonzalez. That's going to be another jump ball. This one stays here with Goucher. E-Town's closing in on the 100-point mark. They're up.
That's very
48.
true. I don't know what the issue is on the court right now. I think the time is off. The one ref is looking at a replay currently.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how much time is going to remain in this one, but it's all but said and done. 48 points, the lead is for E-Town, as Goucher prepares to inbound to Savannah Holmes.
I am happy E-Town is going to win, but I wish there was more of a game that was had.
Yeah.
I feel like this was kind of given to E-Town, and there wasn't much competition for them to face, in my opinion.
Well, 5 Blue Jays in double digits in this one. Mummert had 16, Fasek 14, Kennedy had 11, Gonzalez had 12, as did Houlihan. So, you know, not necessarily a starting 5, but 5 really good players that helped in this one, and obviously a lot of other great performances. Anderson 9 points, Wilhelm had 8, and just a lot of good defense that may not show up on a stat sheet. But you know, if I was Elizabethtown's coach, I'd be, you know, very, very. I saw here today.
Oh, for sure. She should be proud for sure. Still don't know what is happening on the court.
Still working a few things out. It looks like they're getting ready to inbound this one. No change to the time as of now. Still remains 17.6 seconds left, as Holmes will inbound this one.
All right, looks like we're gonna continue the game. Going in for a layup, misses, and there's a foul.
This game just doesn't want to end.
It does not. It is. I feel like it's the longest game I've ever seen that I already knew the outcome.
Yeah, just dragging out the inevitable at this point. But I believe that is that, I believe, Knox back again
I think
at the
that's
line?
Knox, yes.
And makes this
and
one.
sings it. That's really good for her because her percentage is 36 on the line.
Yeah, and that is her first of the day, her first points of the day. And
there we go. She's not giving up, that's for sure.
She started out 0 of 4 from the free-throw line and goes 2 of 2 from there.
Chapman going down, less than 5 seconds.
And that will do it for this one.
There we go. The Blue Jays won.
Yep, in dominant fashion, 89-43 over their landmark conference opponents, the Goucher Gophers.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. I feel like I knew what would happen the whole time. I feel like Goucher just didn't come, in my opinion, and E-Town, the girls, they did their thing.
Yeah, they were more than ready for this one.
They came, conquered, won.
Yep.
That's exactly what
That's
it
all
was.
they got to do. Yeah, and I felt like, you know, not to criticize Goucher because I don't know what happens at their practices. I don't know really much about what the internal activities of the team are like, but it just felt like they lacked the defensive energy in the first half.
Oh, yes.
And then in the second half, you know, fourth quarter, they kind of picked it up a little bit, but you got to wonder how it would have been different if they played like that. Still think would have won. They came out phenomenal. They had a great
either
game.
way, the E-Town would win, but I think it would be much more of a game if Goucher had better D, made their layups instead of just throwing it.
Yeah, the shot selection was not very good for Goucher.
It was not, and I hope hopefully they go to practice and
Yeah.
take something away from this loss, because E-Town came to play and they won. So, and yeah, it's great for E-Town athletics because there's 2 wins back-to-back in the basketball for men's and women's for the day, and
Yeah, very good.
That's great
13
for
and 6
E-Town.
on the season now. 6 and 13 for Goucher, as they, their postseason hopes are probably a little short. I'm not sure if they're still able to make it, but E-Town has a lot to look forward to. They've got a lot of work towards. They lost some close games this year, but after the showing they put out today, I think every team,
Yes.
even Scranton should be afraid.
yes, exactly.